Oh,
God,
that actually got
me. Holy tamale. It's Tyson.
Why is Tyson the...
Witch.
What a bitch move.
You are not nice, lady.
Or the flip.
The dark night of the soul is what we call it.
No, that's... Happy New Year's Eve, fellow rejects. We're here to watch Percy Jackson, Season 2, Episode 5. Had a heck of a cliffhanger. Tara, you equipped? You ready?
Ready for the waves.
Ready for the waves into the sea of monsters. Let's go, people. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, it's brown. Brown?
Please don't be on land.
Feeling like land. There's like a sauna.
It was all a dream.
There's tiles, like one of those Olympian steam.
Oh yeah, it is.
Steam rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Don't go out there.
That's exactly where we got to go, Annabeth.
I haven't had time to make a full scout.
You're here?
Where are we?
You tell me. I woke up 15 minutes before you did. I don't know if we're at sea or if this is another big ship or what.
Why didn't you wake
I'm
up?
glad to see that you're awake and refreshed.
Oh, okay. People appearing.
I apologize. I'm
Hello.
Hilla, your concierge. I'll be right outside with some cucumber water when you're ready.
Delicious.
Where's Tyson?
And Clarisse and the rest of our crew.
I see.
Oh, your eye goes to the divide there. Looks
I'm
like
so
Yeah.
sorry,
angel
but
wings.
our
It does.
fisherman found you floating on a raft. I'm afraid you were the only survivors.
No.
There's
Clarisse
no
has
way.
to be out there.
There's no way,
There's
dude.
No way. I don't trust all this green.
I promised my mom I'd take care of him.
He could still be alive. He survived that bomb. He's fireproof. He's the son of Poseidon. He could still be alive. So could Clarisse.
We lost.
Yeah, I agree. No, well, you got to prove it.
Nah.
I think she's lying.
It's the midpoint of
Everything.
the story. So temporarily faking out.
Stay here. I'm gonna go scout ahead.
In traditional storytelling, when you get to the midpoint, it's when the characters reach their destination, but it's not exactly how they hoped it would be. Or the
The
flip.
dark night of the soul is what we call it.
No, that's towards the finale. That's more like episode 7.
I came in so strong but wrong.
Wow.
Welcome to Cece's
That's
Island
really
Resort
pretty.
and Spa,
I want to go to here.
What is this?
the only sanctuary in the Sea of Monsters. We provide rest and relaxation to get heroes back on track. Are there any allergies or food sensitivities that we should be aware of?
I like how it's relaxing, yet something feels so suspicious.
Okay. He's renewed and ready.
Sorry about that.
What was that
I
word?
guess Stavros is eager to get back to his quest.
Obviously. Oh my God, I love her so much.
I know you've experienced great loss. I am so sorry.
Look, I don't mean to be.
Impatient.
Noted.
I'm sensing something deeper, and it's hard to see past your grief right now. But I think after some rest, we'll be able to help you figure out what's wrong with you.
Thank you.
There goes Stavros.
Yeah, what are we looking at out there?
Cool. Badass.
It's like a water world.
Hell yeah.
What's out there? I don't see them.
You can look, but I warn you, it's not pretty.
All these colors feel like colors that signal deception.
The siren song is a deadly.
Yeah, like the gold, the green.
heroes
Yeah.
can pass.
Something corrupted. Crazy.
Whoa. Oh boy.
That's
Oh,
amazing
boy.
effects. Damn.
That
I do
looks
my best to
awesome.
help them escape the island, but not everyone is patient.
He's about to get swallowed or something. What?
What the heck?
I warned him.
Oh. Well, wait, what just happened?
What do they sound like?
Well, the song is different for each hero.
Well, they lure you, sirens.
Ah.
The sirens peer into your soul,
I was.
see your fatal flaw, and then use that against you to trap you in an illusion of your own
They
making.
dangle Hershey kisses.
Whoa! I thought sirens were like hot mermaids.
So did I.
They're rock people.
I know the general idea of sirens is they lure you with their voice.
Yes,
But I've
they
always
sing.
Usually in mythology, I've seen them as portrayed like mermaids.
Well, oh my God, they're rock people and cannibals.
It's a great, sinister depth of field.
That's the Sirens.
Bravery to look inward and confront your true self. That is how we sail past the siren.
Or use wax, like Odysseus.
You're right.
Tell him.
His crew plugged their ears with wax so they couldn't hear the song.
Sigh.
Or maybe you use both.
You're Homer fans, I take it. That man has gotten more demigods killed. It wasn't ordinary beeswax. It was from Aristaeus' personal hive.
Aristaeus is the god of beekeeping.
The Sirens will use your greatest weakness against you. But if you do the work to identify, confront, and suppress your fatal flaw, you will sail past the Sirens like these heroes.
I don't trust that.
I feel like more you have to accept it.
Yeah, not
and
suppress it.
Then, since a lot of the themes of this season seem to be about self-acceptance, I take it's more of that.
There has to be another way. We washed ashore on the other side of this island, right? Maybe if we sail out that way.
The Sea of Monsters doesn't work like that.
Jinx.
There is no getting around the Sirens, but I will do my best to help you pass them. Just be warned, there are no shortcuts.
Okay.
A tree.
Is it the tree of life?
No way.
Oh, God,
that actually got me.
Holy tamale.
It's fun seeing her in that kind of jacket because it does have a bit of this like archaeological swashbuckling vibe with her.
Yeah. It's giving Mad Max vibes a little bit, the jacket. Oh, oh my God. That voice.
Haven't had demigod in a long, long time.
Oh boy.
Demigod, eh?
Please, I go get it.
Wow, we still haven't seen it.
Who are you? Get me down. Clarisse.
Oh, it is her. Okay, I couldn't tell.
Hey, here is Percy with you?
She was just caught in the net the previous episode.
What does it look like? Rescuing myself.
I thought maybe he caught a bunch.
You don't know Polyphemus. You can't beat him.
Seeing the self
Percy is dead. And Annabeth.
The show is called Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Get your act together,
But
Clarisse.
no one is coming to help us, and I am not going down without a fight.
No.
Wouldn't he know? He can connect.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. See, he would know.
Percy
He
and
feels
Annabeth
it.
are still alive.
Yeah, I knew it.
On this island.
There we go.
I can sense them.
Tell her.
Yeah, I've got this empathy link with Percy.
Cool.
Yeah.
How does that help us now?
Well, I find that when things go wrong, hope can be a powerful tool.
She gave a look.
All I had was hope.
What are you yapping about?
The other way out of here.
Nice. Golden fleece.
Our friend really needs our help right now.
Well, we can't rush the process, but let's try.
Okay. Oh, cool. Cool.
That was magic.
Did you hear
Real
baby
magic.
cry?
Yes, I did.
And these animals?
Are
I think
people.
I just figured out who you really are.
You mean Circe? Because I'm not trying to hide.
Circe the witch?
Sorceress.
Most powerful sorceress. Turned Odysseus' men into pigs.
Yeah, I was wondering if they're
Down.
people.
The pig thing
They gotta
was
be.
the old me.
Oh.
I've worked through my anger. I've come so far. I'm not a monster. I'm not a god.
I don't know. There's a lot of animals in there.
People don't like to look at their true reflection, but if we don't identify what your fatal flaw is, we can't begin the real work.
What's yours?
Nice question.
Empathy.
Really?
I literally can't help helping people,
What?
even when they
Balls.
hurt me.
No, don't buy it. I'm way on Annabeth's side here.
Been through
There's no
evaluations
way.
before.
Yeah.
Get this over with.
His hair looks amazing.
I know, right? It's like especially good right
Like,
now.
it looks like so good.
Whoa. Colors are becoming muted.
It's Tyson.
Why is Tyson the...
I think we'll get good sleep here. We're best friends and we're bros.
Percy, don't leave. I have to. You'll be safe here, okay?
I feel like he's been having a hard time accepting Tyson as his...
He's not a threat. He's with me.
We're all getting out of here together.
His fatal flaw is his love for people and
Protecting,
protection.
Or like, yeah.
You always put your friends first, don't you?
How is that a bad thing?
To save a friend, you might be forced to do great evil. To save a friend, you might sacrifice.
For the greater good?
You might even sacrifice the world.
That why? That's your emotions.
This all feels like a
That's actually a sign of growth.
Tyson is dead. Grover is lost. So if I had to choose between saving you or saving Olympus, Annabeth,
He would save you.
I burn it all down.
Yeah, I like that he's like, you know what?
If you're talking about the great prophecy, that's 3 years away. We have to get past the Sirens and save Grover now.
You're not hearing me. What if we get there and I have to choose between saving Grover and saving Camp?
Right.
Or saving Grover and saving you. My flaw isn't just fatal to me.
Look, stop.
What if I'm more human than demigod? That's what you were worried about. What you said in the Ironclad. Human choices.
Oh, the duality.
I haven't spent enough time in your world to change that. And this was never my quest.
That's true. He's still fairly new to all this.
I'm a danger to it.
Like the subtext of him pretty much admitting he has feelings for
Up. Okay, that didn't work.
Ouch. Good thing that was there to break the fall.
Rough and tumble.
Oh my God, will we actually see it this time?
Wow! Back so soon!
Oh.
Wait.
Stay dead. Stay dead.
Where's Demigod Thief?
Oh.
Oh, Polly. It was awful. She cut herself down and escaped through the top.
Whoa. What great shot with the mirror there, too.
You know Cyclops.
Should have put the veil on.
You tricked me!
Oh, no. And he just spat on you, brah.
You're a demigod?
Oh, we're all demigods here, hon. And we're all on quests.
It seems like she's collecting y'all.
Yeah.
I remember I was about to give up when Mei Lin here sailed right past the Sirens.
Someone's watching.
And then, just when I was starting to get discouraged again, old Chrysopolis goes and shows us how it's done.
So every time you're about to lose hope, a hero makes it past the Sirens.
To keep him there.
Oh, miracles happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta give him hope.
My mom told me your story, how you help travelers, and how they always leave you behind, treat you like an obstacle they have to pass.
Ooh.
One whose fatal flaw is helping people, it's gotta hurt.
You're a kind soul.
This is a great, like the choice of profile helps enhance the tension and the deception.
So I get why you want to keep people here.
Well, what your mom told you, but I'm the only one cursed to remain on this island. Everyone else is free to leave whenever they want.
But most don't.
Yeah.
Instead, they keep training for a program they can never pass.
A cult.
There are 6 champions that would say otherwise.
Because you helped them cheat.
Ah.
I can't prove it, but my guess is that you kept some wax to help a few heroes past the Sirens, which gives everyone else here just enough hope to keep on your program.
Yeah.
For as long as it takes.
I help heroes, Percy. That's all I do.
Sure.
I believe you believe that.
Yeah.
In her own messed up way.
She just doesn't want to be here all alone.
You know, when I first got here, the solitude was brutal.
Oh, she wants connection.
And one day, a ship washed up on the shore, and suddenly I had community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I fed them, took care of them.
Had purpose.
And then as soon as they got what they wanted, they left and never looked back. And then it happened again with another ship and another and another.
Oh, the scorn.
Because heroes only love you as long as they need you.
Boyfriends.
I won't tell anyone your secret.
If I help you pass the Sirens,
If you help Annabeth.
fine.
Good reaction.
I accept your offer to keep my secret.
What? Oh! Does that make him forget?
Or an animal.
No! Oh, God, what is he? Oh, what?
A guinea pig.
Oh. Okay, that's great, because that answers my question. I was like, wait, is he the only one after all this time that's been able to figure that out?
I think all these
there's
people-
multiple.
I think
right.
all these people
They
are the
all figured
champions.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if folks see Annabeth pass the Sirens without taking so much as one class, well, the whole litter might just up and follow her to their doom. I have heroes to help.
So she does believe it.
But...
Or is everyone in here the... Yeah, okay. Is everyone in here the champions? Yeah, okay.
For good.
That's a thumbnail.
We don't have a lot of time.
What's the point anyway? This is where she told me it ends, so it's...
I feel like there's a lot of... I feel like there's a theme in this season about individuality.
It's over.
Who? Annabeth?
No, the Oracle.
What did she say? That could help us.
Oh?
She told me I'd fly to my final resting place, a tomb of stone.
Yeah, all these characters have done a lot of things independently this season.
It's the end I deserve. I made a promise to my soldiers that I would never let another warrior fall on the battlefield if I could prevent it.
Well, also carving their own paths. Like, you have a bad Cyclops, and then you have a good Cyclops, and the good Cyclops is judged for being a Cyclops.
Right.
Don't talk like that. Your father is merciful. He cares for you.
Ares? Really?
Ares? Merciful?
Is that not Grover in there?
Oh, God.
That's right. They could change their voices.
Yeah.
Tyson did that earlier.
Thank you both.
Oh, no. Oh. Okay.
Some prophecy may prove useful if your allies shall. You shall both make fine bait.
When did I know? From the beginning, I played the poor dumb beast for you.
Oh.
You may be half
Smart.
blind, but Polyphemus can smell. Polyphemus can hear. Polyphemus can listen while the deceptive satyr shares dreams with his friend Percy.
Oh, he's been paying attention this whole time.
And talks in his sleep.
Huh.
This whole time, he's been very deceptive.
I'm actually about to leave. I was just looking for Percy. Someone said he came in here.
Annabeth, you're free to go whenever you want. Without even knowing what your fatal flaw is, the chances of you getting...
Pride. My fatal flaw is pride.
Love it.
It's progress report at Camp Half-Blood. And you know what? I was proud of it.
Progress report.
Daughter of Athena, I should have known. Always vying for mother's attention while pretending that you're not. I think she'll be more disappointed that you died or that you failed.
Rude.
My dagger is attached to this winch, which rotates on a timer. And once we get past the Sirens, the blade cuts us loose.
But...
I hope it's clever enough.
Yeah, you know that's Percy. You gotta know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Change the water. Yeah,
Yeah,
sense
break it. Break it.
Annabeth, what's the matter?
Don't
let her know.
I guess I'm worried you're right. That it's not gonna work.
Nice play.
I think I am more afraid of failing my mother than dying.
You're talking to someone who gets it. My mother invented magic.
Huh.
I've only seen Athena a couple times in my life. Thought I was okay with that.
She's also pining for mother's love.
Until I met Percy. His mom was always there for him. Sometimes I wonder what that would be like.
Okay.
Sometimes it makes me angry.
I was wondering how those would come into play.
But what makes me even more angry is the thought of someone trying to take him from her. Wait!
Oh, they're gonna burst open that cage.
Let's go. Oh. They all want to kill her, I bet.
After you lot!
Wax.
Nice.
You're gonna need it.
Blessing in disguise, I suppose.
Take your share, Percy. Much obliged. Eddie? Call me Blackbeard.
Blackbeard!
Cool.
Wonder where they shot this. This can't be the volume. This looks too good.
Oh, no.
Is it gone?
What?
It's barely enough for one of us.
Oh, and he has a problem. So he's got to, well...
Percy sacrifices himself.
Yeah.
No.
You take the wax, I'll take the mast.
Make a tornado of water and make it so loud that you can't hear them. That's what I would do. This is a good idea, Percy. She gonna...
That's smart. Tie him to the rope so he can't sail over.
Yeah. Witch!
What a bitch move.
You are not nice, lady. Okay,
Wait.
water. Water can be loud.
Annabeth, the sirens are just ahead.
What is she gonna do?
Annabeth!
Oh no. Oh no.
I love how they look like molten, like lava rocks.
Yeah. Steam coming off them. I like it.
Don't do this. Untie me, please. Let me help.
Don't sacrifice. Oh no. Whoa, that pull zoom. Trippy.
Untie me, please. Please.
Oppa.
Dolly zoom.
Great effects.
A scorpion.
Annabeth, no!
Well, nothing's happened yet.
Everybody's safe here. Besides, there's too much history between all of us not to give peace a chance.
You have to know this is false.
Could use a little wisdom here.
You want some words of wisdom?
Strike him down.
Oh! Good job, Annabeth.
Sinister. Nice!
Oh!
What the fuck?
What the heck?
Whoa! Wait a minute. She's wearing the colors. Mom? It is Mom.
Wow, it is.
I've never seen anyone set a trap for the Sirens until today.
She had like a superhero moment, man.
That was very cool.
That was a pretty badass moment.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were watching.
She's always watching.
I was always watching.
Yeah.
Boom, shakalaka.
No!
Oh.
What a trick!
Oh, that fucking got me too.
Nice.
You've left the frame, Tara.
Oh yeah, sorry. I
was
believe
gonna fake out.
Yeah.
I totally bought it.
Me too.
You passed so many impossible trials, I thought.
That she'd finally show up.
Beat the Sirens, end the war, bring everyone together, and then my mother would...
Aw.
That's pride.
Yeah.
That's hubris.
No,
That's
not,
human.
not entirely.
You want her to notice you.
Yeah.
She should.
Because you're great.
What did you see when you heard their song?
Just you.
That's sweet.
You're saying all the right things to her.
If you weren't at those rocks, who knows what I would have seen. I think you shielded me. I think you saved me.
You guys save each other.
If you stayed at camp, I'd be Siren Child.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely saved me.
We saved each other.
Maybe we both had to be here to get past them. Like the one version of fate that doesn't suck.
What?
What if this is all just a big siren thing right now?
Yeah.
30.
I would
31.
freak out.
Coordinates?
75. 12. We're here.
You see a monsters thing like a Bermuda Triangle thing?
30, 31, 75, 12.
That
You're
was
welcome.
my favorite episode.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think out of the
The fake out
entire
was wild.
series, I think so far that was my favorite
That
episode.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
All right.
No spoilers.
We don't have much time together right now, so a couple things I want to mention really quick. First off, Prepper, thanks for writing this down. Quick turnaround on New Year's Eve. Really appreciate it. Secondly, thanks to all who have joined our Patreon page and becoming Royal Rejects. Over there, that's where you get the full reaction watch along, where you sync it with your own copy. Of course, watching this off Disney Plus. Also help offset every single day there's a copyright claim or a block in the morning. You never know. Sometimes you put up a Wicked 2 reaction and then 3 hours later it's blocked. You know, things like that. That happen all the time, every day, all day, every day. And secondly, if you'd like to support the channel by getting yourself our apparel tee, rejectnationshop.com, scan this barcode right here on screen. All right, Tara.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite part of the episode? Try to make it more specific.
I think I really liked how much I felt like Percy and Annabeth's relationship progressed in this episode specifically. There was a lot of underlying tone that Percy gave to her, basically telling her without telling her how much he cares about her, and a little bit vice versa, but it was more him. And I really liked that. And I forget the lady's name, the witch's name, but she's like such a phenomenal actress. Well, I meant like actress, like her name. I forget, but she's brilliant. I loved her popping in here. And the Cyclops is a lot of fun. Like, I'm like, what's going to happen here? I love that he just was like, he's smarter. He's like the smartest one in the room when he's like, he tricks them and then he just bonk.
Yeah.
She's gone. She's out of it. Fun times. I liked it.
Yeah.
What about you?
This whole episode seemed to have a theme about deception and acceptance simultaneously. I feel like the overall season is about self-acceptance. Like we were talking briefly during the reaction, like especially drew the correlation during the Cyclops moment, where you got a bad Cyclops, and then you got a good Cyclops in the form of Tyson, and everyone kind of fears Tyson just because he's a Cyclops, but we really know he's actually like a good guy. And even right here with them getting past the Sirens, they had to do the opposite of what Circe said, which was to embrace their quote unquote biggest flaw, because that biggest flaw, when you accept, can be a use of strength, which is, I think, like a big part of what I imagine why people like the Percy Jackson world is a lot of that. It's like kind of a general hub of a theme is what we consider a flaw or a shortcoming is actually can be a strength when used applicably. And I feel like this whole episode really demonstrated that, but it also had like a great air of deceit. Like I thought it was a really nice build, like that Vegas episode we went to where it was like, oh, there's something kind of deceptive going on here. I felt like this was a better version of that. Like this one had more of a, I pay attention to some color psychology once in a while. I do. And so right away I was like, something about this just looks all freaking off here because of like, I've been taught to not trust what this looks like. And they did a really good job on selling why people will be lured into it. Whilst, like you said, I thought it made a really good point. Like this to me is probably my favorite of the Annabeth and Percy dynamics. We've been kind of back and forth on their specific chemistry, and I felt their chemistry the strongest here. And I thought the person who plays Annabeth, I still don't know any of these actors' names. The person who plays Annabeth, I thought did a really, really good job. And of course, we're also seeing Percy having more and more throughout the season learn how to be a leader. But you also made another solid point too about the Cyclops being actually the smartest one in the room. Like that's such a good flip on a cliche.
Yeah, totally.
The Cyclops is usually outside of Tyson. The Cyclops in most mediums are portrayed as like dumbasses a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And so to go against that while being like really good effects on the Cyclops too.
Totally. Great effects in this. Like the Sirens, that is quite a visual that I really loved looking at. And I feel like with what you were saying, this is sort of like a club of misfits. And that's why it feels so welcoming when you watch it, because everyone is sort of a misfit, but they all come together and they show their strengths or weaknesses. But their weaknesses and your weaknesses can give you all strength, because not everybody has that same weakness within them. And if there's a way to make it work for you rather than against you, then we're really winning at the game of life here. And that's kind of what they're showing us in a different environment.
Yeah. Yeah. For an episode that was dealing a lot with deception, because we were generally ahead of like, well, no, don't trust this. Don't trust this. I think these people are animals. And then to get you at the last minute with something that should have been obvious, because she just comes in like a Power Ranger, you know? But it was just so cool that I didn't even question it. Like, here we go, yay! But like again, the color psychology was like, I don't know what like usually what Athena's illustrated as in like Olympian art and stuff, but like she was draped in similar type of color symmetry as was back in Circe land. So
totally the yellow, the green.
So should have been like the giveaway. But I totally fell for it, and it was like such a cool moment, and it made sense. But I also do love how it's driving home that theme too of what a lot of these kids struggle with, which is a lot of people still struggle. I know people in their adulthood who struggle with it. I can struggle with it honestly a lot of the time of still like, oh shit, I'm repeating patterns of my father that I didn't want to repeat, or oh, I think I'm still looking for approval from my parents through these relationships with other people. I'm like, oh shit, like things you like you just are not aware of, even while you're like in your 30s or 40s, whatever. And to have that be for Annabeth too was a really great moment. But in terms of just filmmaking, when you're doing a whole thing about deception, you got to be able to deceive your audience in a way, and they totally fooled us. And I was like, oh, that's a time where it counts the most, and they really made it count.
I agree.
They built the whole tension moment, like Annabeth is like striking down everyone in her vision. You think he's got it handled, and yeah, that was so well done. And also the way the sirens are illustrated was different than I'm used to, and truly creepy.
Truly creepy. And there's there's 3 different deception points where it's like when you first get there, although we kind of were like, we don't trust this environment with Circe. But then you also get it with the Cyclops and the Sirens.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of these bait and switches within this one episode.
Didn't see it with the Cyclops coming too.
Yeah, like I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh wow, it's a lot of fun. And you I guess you get to see where the powers of the villains in this story do create sort of a tense, fun, engaging environment for an episode of television.
Yeah.
And it leaves you, again, with the Cyclops and Clarisse and Grover in a bit of where you're like, okay, well, it's another cliffhanger here. What is he going to do with them? I want to know, because the Golden Fleece is literally 50 yards above them. He's got to know they're after that. How do we get out of here? I don't know.
But to go into the machination traps of what lands will probably go to in this is the bottom line. I'll just end it on this. They've been building up the Sea of Monsters. We finally go into the Sea of Monsters, and the first impression that you get of going into the journey here had to land.
Yeah.
And they made it land. Like
totally.
it was a really good, just full episode that they told. Like it was a full story they told. And I think that's why it's my favorite. Not to say that no other episodes have done it, but there's literally like a whole character arc for Percy and for Annabeth.
Yeah,
there's an
absolutely.
entire like whole change that happens from the beginning to the end, and the revelation of Circe as well. I thought they did a really good job storytelling wise, and even having your enemy Circe allude to the fact that she too is in pursuit of mother's approval, and showing what type of villainy can derive from that, since a lot of Percy Jackson's themes seem to be about choice as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought this is my favorite episode by far. I was actually pretty easy. I don't know if it's like my favorite. I love the look of it. I don't know if it's my favorite looking episode.
My favorite looking episode was the last one.
That was pretty sweet. That's probably my favorite visual moment. I think
the sirens in this take some cake.
Yeah.
You're like, wow.
In terms of creature design, I'd say the Sirens is my favorite so far. I still think my favorite visual episode was probably the Hades one. That's probably my favorite overall visual episode. But in terms of an entire episode, I think this is definitely my favorite one. I even really enjoyed like the Grover and Clarisse stuff. It's not as strong, but it is a lot about like accepting individuality, but also about leadership and teamwork as well, and owning up to your promises and responsibilities as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great themes, a lot of great stuff, and a lot of great looks. And the season is overall just so much better than
so much better than the first season.
Every episode's been really good. So,
really good. And I made a joke like at the beginning of this where, he's the wave and he closes his eyes, and I loved the last episode, and I was like, cut to land. They're on land. And I was like, please don't be on land. Because I felt like I wanted to still live in that story.
Yeah.
But then once we arrive and we're in this spa, I was already taken into that world, pulled into that environment, forgot all about where we were. And I wasn't like, oh my God, I want to see how they got out. Like, no, it's fine, because I understand that they were brought here under like weird pretenses, right? So it makes sense. And I like that.
Amen.
I like things that make sense. So.
Well, thanks for doing this late night shoot with me, Tara. Happy
welcome.
New Year's to everyone who's here. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm kind of losing my voice. So we're going to end this now. Thank you, guys. Hopefully we'll see you next week, maybe. All right. Peace.